Now, we had a big problem with the chicken farm, and I found one of the bugs in the version of Ancient Warfare that I was using. And so basically what happened was there was a bug with the chicken farm, and from what I read on the wiki and the forum for Ancient Warfare, there was also an issue with some of the tree farms. I didn't have any of those issues, but basically what happened was the chicken farm just kept filling up with eggs. So many eggs that there wasn't room for anything else. And even when I went and basically killed all the adult chickens and only left a couple of babies, it still kept filling up with eggs. To the point where it was getting a stack of eggs probably every 10 to 15 seconds. So I ended up making a courier, this novice courier here, and I basically just had him picking up the eggs, and I'll go and I'll grab the eggs that are in here. And he came around, and you remember that timer I built before? Well, I made another one, and I made it much more compact. As you can see here, this fits in a 3x5 area, and it's the same speed. It's basically a 3-second timer, and all he was doing was putting eggs in here, and they were being shot out the hopper. Now, I ended up putting this dirt block here because every once in a while the eggs would get shot out past this point, and chickens would end up running around and I'd have to kill them. Oh, that one there I think just missed the dirt block. So there were so many eggs and so many chickens that I just got kind of frustrated with trying to deal with it. So I broke the block here, the chicken farm. And when I did that, no less than probably 1,000 stacks of eggs showed up on my screen, dropping my frame rate down to 1 frame per second. It literally took me 30 minutes in creative mode to pick them all up and destroy them. I was not very happy with that. I did take a screenshot and I posted it on the forum, so if you go to the Minecraft forums and look up the Ancient Warfare mod there, you'll see that I posted a screenshot, and the screen was just covered with eggs. So while I was doing my report on that, I looked and noticed that just yesterday an update had been released for Ancient Warfare that specifically addressed that issue. And also there was a new NEI plugin that was updated from 1.5.2 up to 1.6.4. So now we've got the NEI plugin available, so we can click on some of these recipes and actually see what the recipe requires. It doesn't say where exactly it needs to be crafted, but there's really limited things for you to craft certain things in certain areas. So as you'll notice there, that was the warehouse expansion. So I went ahead and I wanted to try this out. Now the warehouse building can be a maximum of 9x9 by 3. So we're going to go ahead and place this down so you can see how this works. Okay, and now we have a warehouse. You'll see in its interface that there are 9 slots on the left and 9 slots on the right. And you can put stuff in these slots, and they'll just kind of sit there and you can access them. So basically here we've got a total of 18 slots. Not a whole lot of storage, but it's also not a very expensive recipe. But you can also make the expansion, and what you do is after you make this, oh, there was another creeper. After you make this expansion block, you just put it into your 9x9 area like that. And then what will happen is what you put in this area will end up in your warehouse. And from what I gather, when you're looking for something in your warehouse, you can actually do a search, such as here we have dirt, but that's the only thing in it right now. Once we get some more in here and we've got multiple pages, then we'll go ahead and we'll see how the search works. So here it says we've got a size of 9, so I guess that means we've got 9 storage lines in here, plus what's here in the interface. So when you click it out of here, it'll go into this output side. And by making the different size warehouse expansions, it increases the amount of storage space that you have. So kind of think of it as a multi-block organizational and storage facility, which is kind of what you would expect for a warehouse. So now it looks like I need to go and fix this again, because for some reason the creepers just keep getting set off and blowing up Annabelle Lee's house. And she's probably not going to be too happy if I let this thing get destroyed. Oh, and look, we have another creeper. Get out of here. Go creep somewhere else. And sounds like we got a zombie here. So I need to get out of here. This is not going to be nice. Annabelle Lee keeps reminding me that I need to put torches down here. And she's absolutely right about that. It just hasn't been a priority because I'm still working on all of the Ancient Warfare stuff. And am I going to be able to jump out of there? Good. So let's go ahead and replace this dirt here. And I'm thinking about changing it so that these guys don't target creepers anymore. Just because these explosions keep happening. Now, let's see. Let me go and get some more replacement parts for this. And I have lost quite a few of the NPCs that I made, and I had to make new ones. Basically, once the two archers ran off and got themselves killed, I lost my lumberjack and my courier over there. And it just kind of started getting messy. So that's why I started giving them all armor. Let's see, there's some cobblestone walls, and there we go. Some ladders. No, I don't need ladders. What I'm going to need is some more trapdoors. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and make another door for Annabelle Lee, too. So, first off, some more trapdoors. And then let's go ahead and make another door for Annabelle Lee's house. I really wish these stacked. But, since our mod list is so small, we really don't have that as an option right now. And let's see, her doors were here. Oh, that's right. These have to be full cobblestone because trapdoors will not attach to the walls. So I am going to go ahead and stick with this for right now. Pretty much just because it gives me the ability to jump in and out. Now when I put these doors up, it's not really going to do much. Oops, to start with. Let's see, was her door there? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And got some bad guys down there. So I'm definitely going to need to repair Annabelle Lee's house. She's not going to appreciate it when she comes back and finds that everything's blown up. Now I did move the sugarcane from up top, and I was trying to build an automated farm for this, just using some water and blocks, but it doesn't work the same as Cactus does. And so that didn't work out, and I just did a regular farm with it. This here is pretty much, without going crazy, one of the most efficient ways to do it. It's basically just sugarcane, water, 2 sugarcane, water, 2 sugarcane, water, and then another row of sugarcane. So anytime you harvest this, I'll show you how much we actually get out of this, which is pretty significant. It's over a stack. So anytime you need sugar for pumpkin pie or cake, or if you need paper, it's definitely a very efficient and productive way. Sometimes I'll just put 1 block here in the center, and the water will push anything that happens to drop down. So I think I'm going to start using this warehouse here. So let's go ahead, and as you can see here, I got well over a stack and a half of sugarcane. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and throw some dirt in there. And let's see. I'm going to take out. Can I just take out the 15? Well, I guess we're just going to have to play with that and see how that works. So, is there a way to only pull out, say 15 or so? If I right-click, no, right-clicking takes the full stack. How about can we use the scroll wheel? No, no scroll wheel. So, looks like anytime you do it, it's going to automatically move a full stack. Which, hey, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. Now, let's go ahead and put these signs in there just because. Throw some leather in, maybe some wood. And we'll obviously be making more of those warehouse expansions. Now, for some reason, this guy here doesn't seem to know where his food is, or he's stuck on the wall. Looks like he's kind of stuck on the wall. So let's go ahead and pull him out here, tell him to follow me. Come on, buddy. Now go eat. So now that we've got that update for the chicken farm, it seems to be doing a lot better. So one of the things that I'm trying to work towards now is research to allow me to make bigger routing slips for these couriers. And for some reason, this guy doesn't want to go home either. He's kind of stuck over here for some reason. See if I can push him and get him to go home. No, let's just grab him over here. And I do believe I told him where his house was. If not, then I've got my baton. No, okay, he doesn't seem to know. So let's go ahead and make sure we tell him where his home is. Set home point, and we're going to have him follow. And obviously I'm going to need to make some kind of a barracks for these guys where they can all just hang out and be friends. So there's your home. Stop following me. There you go. Now if you look over here, our jungle farm has been doing very well. So right now we've got plenty of jungle wood here. And okay, he's shooting a creeper. I don't mind him shooting creepers if they're over there, that's fine. And you can see we've got tons of charcoal. And then in here we've got plenty of food. I've even been stacking up in here to feed it because our potato farm is just doing amazingly well. I may go ahead and pack up at least one of the farmers just because I don't need that much food production right now, because we've also got all this beef and leather, and the wheat's doing well. This thing here is getting filled up. I think I'm going to go ahead and put another hopper here to hold some extra seeds, and then I want to get a courier to start picking up the wool that Annabelle Lee has been so kind enough to start producing for us, because you'll see it's actually starting to back up in here. And it does have a little bit of a buffer in case it gets full. But basically what I've been doing is sticking it all over here in this chest. So that's an awful lot of wool. Now one of the things that I want to find out and we'll test is if we can shut this farm off. Can I put a lever on it and make it stop working so that my farmers don't come along and do anything with it anymore? So I've got this here. We'll see if when the day comes up, if they come over and start shearing the sheep again. If they do, then that pretty much tells me that it will be activated by a redstone signal. Now Annabelle Lee did actually expand this farm a little bit for the sheep because she thought they didn't have enough grass to grow their wool back fast enough. But as you can see, we're definitely getting plenty of wool. And one of the things that's happening is without that 3-space buffer, these guys are having a little bit of trouble and getting stuck on the walls. So they have pretty good AI, but here we're just having a little bit of trouble with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and move that and designate the size for it, because I think it's just a little bit bigger than what we actually need. So I'm just going to do a simple 9x9. Look out there, sheep. So as soon as this thing tells me it's 9 by 9, we are good. So to right there. So we know it's a 9 by 9. We're going to come back and replace it. Boom, farm is good, and then we're going to put that on and see if that affects it. If it does, then that means that we have an easy way to disable a farm without having to do too much to make it work. Now, you sheep need to move. There we go. Nope, I can hear them shearing. So it is not affected by a redstone signal. Let me go ahead and grab some wheat so I can get those guys to move. We've actually got a decent amount of XP being produced here just with the breeding. I haven't really gone out and done much XP hunting. So let's go ahead and grab... What we got there, buddy? I'm going to get into here. I'm just going to grab some wheat so that these sheep will follow me and get out of the way there. Get over here, you guys. And I'm not going to do any breeding. Come on, sheep. Because we've got plenty of sheep. She may have actually made all 16 colors by now. Alright, come on there, white sheep. Get out of there. Move along, Fluffy. No, no, no. Quit looking at me. Okay, let's get you out of here so I can place the final one. Go, go, go. There's nothing for you over there. You're a naked sheep. Nobody loves you. Move. Come on. Come on, sheep. Let's go. Everybody over here to this corner. I know, not the most interesting thing to be watching. Come on, sheep. I think you might be glitched in the corner. As you know, sometimes that happens with animals. They will get glitched into a location, especially the corners, and that can make it hard to breed. Well, see now, somehow that blue one is trying to glitch through there. So what I may end up doing is just throwing some dirt down to get that guy back in. And of course I don't have any because I stuck it all in storage. So let's just use this. There you go, get in there. Now, do I have an axe? I do not. So we're just going to punch it. There we go. Now, once I clear this out of the way, he should go and get some food. There we go. That's one of the reasons why I put this 3-wide walkway here. Just to help avoid anything getting caught here on the outside. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and replace this. I wasn't sure if the sheep were going to fall down in there or not. I know chickens will, because they're just a 1-block size mob. Okay. So, at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut so that I can get the research I need for the couriers, so that they'll have a bigger routing slip. Did that wood go in there? No, okay. Now they shouldn't be able to get out of there. So everything there looks good. Yeah, I'm going to go to cut so I can do a little bit more research to try and get the better routing slips for the couriers. And we'll be back soon.